Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this video on ORDS, Restful Services, Oracle Restful Data Services, Part 3. I'm sure you enjoyed last two videos, especially the last one, which was more technical. Okay, in this part, I will be discussing two things. One is the direct enabling ORDS on objects, and then the security part. Right? It's very straightforward. Okay, let's move to our instance, right? Okay, here what we will do, if you remember in earlier videos, we were discussing coming here, creating modules, and then handlers, variables, this, that, etc. Right? Now we will not do that. I think we are lazy enough. Why to do that one, right? But that is also a control. You can do the way you want. Okay, now I will click this object browser. Let me create another tab. It is in the Oracle Apex SQL Workshop object browser, right? This is object browser where we have different objects. So let's say my first object, I will be choosing let's say amp. Okay, this is my amp, right? When I will click this table on the right side, in the above tabs, if you see here, there is a tab rest. Just click this rest tab, right? And just rest enable object, yes. Alias, let's keep the same one. Authorization required, let's say no at the moment. And see, we are not saying get, put, post, whatever, delete. All four will be automatically configured and apply. Your web service is ready to be used. Okay, how? Now just copy this URI, copy on the clipboard. Now let me show you how I will be using this Firefox. Okay, in the Firefox, when I install this plugin REST client, so you will find this one. I will copy my URL over here, which I just copied from there, and here I will use get, right? If you see here, the get one, and send. Okay, if you see down here, I got this response for the amp, and it has returned all the data, right? But at the same time, let me try over here if it will allow me to enter a parameter, right? And then get 7782. It filtered only this employee. But if you see here, I haven't enabled any methods or anything on for this table, right? Or for this service. Then you can click the headers. If you see here, the status 200 okay means success. Encoding language is English, application JSON. This is the content type which I was using in the other code. This is a date, e tag, very accepting encoding H2 and all this. This is sort of their version information and all those things, right? And this is the curl command, get this. Okay, that's it. This is how it is. And same way you can use for get, post, put, delete. There are different options. For head, it is a header lever. Okay, this is how it is over here. Let me see if I have opened the Postman, right? I think start with something new. If I'm not wrong, it was here. So normally people who are working on web applications or services or mobile applications, they are frequently using these options. I think not here. It was my workspace. No. Okay, here it is, right? So if I will paste, oh no, sorry. Let me take that one again. It was object. Here I will copy this. See, I haven't enabled authorization required yet. Okay, leave that part. No need to get confused. This is the get send. Okay, the response is here and it is JSON formatted. Okay, the all one. Same way like we use Firefox. So up to you what you want to use. It's just purely, it depends on your level of using, how much frequent you have to use. I mean, right? Okay, now in the object, if you see here, now the question is how we can see, let's say for example, if I will enable on 5 tables or views or something like that from here. Let me try on the view. Let's see, I will click this view. I will just show you. See, we have the rest over here, right? I'm just showing you it is same, and the view it is there. Now let me try something on package, if it is there or not there. See, let's say departments API, it is there, right? So you can even use this one. And procedure, let's say any I'm just clicking any procedure, so it is there. Function, I'm just clicking any function, right? It is there, right? So the purpose is just I'm trying to show you where you can have this REST enabled. This is trigger. I'm just click this trigger. Let's see what it is there. Okay, let me click one trigger. Ideally it shouldn't be there, but I just clicked, so just wanted to show you that this REST will be there where you can enable it. I don't know what is there in this trigger, that it is taking time. Okay, so it is not there, right? Okay, now let me click sequence. Okay, let me click one sequence as well. I just, okay, it is not there, right? So table, views, package, procedure, functions, it is there. If you find anything else it is also there, then you can use that, it's okay. Okay, okay. Now where we will know that, okay, on which table it is there, right? So if you see here, we will come again on this RESTful application, or you can say pages, and we will click, let me refresh first. Okay, now sorry, this enabled, see, it is showing me this one, the object name and its type, status is enabled, auto REST authentication is disabled, authorization is disabled, sorry, path, everything is there, right? So since alias it is same, alias and object are same, so it is showing that it's okay. So this is the place, but the drawback here, you can't change anything. Whatever you enable it, it is there, and how they code it or whatever, that is not shown over here. You can't see that what is written inside post or port or whatever, which was possible over here, right? So enabled objects, it will show you the list of enabled objects. Simple as that. You can't change anything here. See, everything is just read only report, right? Okay. What was else? So this is directly doing it over there. One more thing I would like to show you. Let's say let me go to that application if I have that application. Okay, I will go to its home menu. Okay, now I wanted to show you, let's say this is an external web service where we have earthquakes data. So let me click this. This is not my internal table, this is an external service I am using inside the report, and now I will show you how quickly or easy it is to get external web service report. See here, all data is there as per that service, right? Now I will show you how to configure that. Okay, I will go to the application, right? For this you need to go to shared components, right? Then scroll down, and on left side you will have data sources. In the data sources you will be, I am not discussing in this today, this one rest enable, you can click here just to see, and you have the description what it is exactly over here. So I am not discussing over here now. I will be focusing over, sorry, let me go there, I just want to use the same navigation down, and rest data services, right? So that earthquakes, I got this URL which you can search, it is there, right? Earthquakes.usgs.gov earthquakes feedback, right? And this is JSON, right? Okay, let me show you as well what I did. I just copy pasted over here. So you will define over here. Okay, I did nothing else, I just entered and saved, right? So this is now, first you have to define here. Now I will show you how or where we can use it, right? So just imagine this is the earthquake service, right? This is my definition over here. Once we will define over here, now I can go to my application, right? So here, if you see here I have this report. I will come here, and if you see here on the right side, source location, instead of local database, I selected REST source, and REST source, when I click this REST source, it is showing over here the earthquakes data, right? Okay. To get more comfort, I will delete this report, right? Save, right? I just defined over there the rest. Now here I will click body, I will say click region, and here I will select its, let's say for example classic report. Okay, here I will select the REST service and earthquakes. Okay, save, run. You can create your charts or whatever you want. The report is ready. Just see, this is from that service, right? I did nothing. How quickly and easy it is. Okay. Now next is the security part. I think now I covered from this. Even when you are creating your page, let me show you just quickly, just to have some sort of, to kill this question, maybe this question will come. So I am saying that, let's say for example I am creating one form, right? Just let's say this form, or maybe report with form is okay. Okay, report with form, let's see. Now it is not allowing me. Okay, I'll just create it again. Form, report with form. Okay, let's say for example I will say earthquake. This is report, right? That first it will show. Here I will say EQ earthquakes form, right? Okay, interactive report, create, select home, and now here if you see, instead of local database, now I will select REST data service, and here REST data source is my earthquakes data, right. So by default everything is selected. If you want to select everything, otherwise I will remove, and I will select ID double. I'm just clicking double click gap, let's say for example magnitude or something like that. Okay, let's have these 4 or 5 fields. Okay, next primary key, let's say I'm saying, oh my god, where it is, ID, nothing is secondary, and create. Just imagine what I did, how easy or um, smart Oracle Apex is. This is why I really always say to use it. I mean, with less time, you can develop a lot. You can really develop a lot. You can change your organization's behavior itself, the way of working. Any small things you can just automate. Okay, I'm just will do get, but I'm just showing you how it is. I mean, how easy it is. Oh my god, this report is based on web service, right, which is a remote server. I don't know where it is server is itself, right, or which platform they are using. Maybe they are using I don't know which platform. I mean, maybe Microsoft or something else, we don't know. So if I will just click over here, we will not be able to change, but I'm just showing you the form part. See, the form is also there. Okay, and Apex is smart. It has not created any update, delete anything on the web service, just cancel. Wow. Okay, see, you can create your charts whatever you want. This was an external service, so I wanted to show you how you can consume external services within Apex, okay, or develop some sort of smart application. Another thing I think I just saw over here, it is call a row, single row, right. So let me take data from here. Let's say this 7369. This was pending. Where was that? Okay, here. So I will enter here this and get. It should return these 3 columns. Why I am showing this example? Because here we have string, here we have integer, and here we have date, right. So 3 things. I think we have removed or deleted that information, but anyway we will see. So let me show you the code of it, right. So this is my button and these are the fields. I will go here and I will show you the code, then we can see what is the problem, right. Okay, this is the employee number, this URL, and where we are using get, all other is same, right. And this I just I will share this link as well. This is just to have JSON related Oracle information. I just copied over here. I will share under the videos as well. Okay, now this one, see, I haven't used any loop over here. So I'm just directly assigning this path, varchar, get number, and get date. So these are different separate functions for data types, so you have to use accordingly. Please don't try everywhere varchar 2, right. Okay, now the question is why it has not returned the data. First we have to verify this one, right, if it is there or not there. Sorry. So what is my 7782? Let me put it up to this. think it is returning this information over here. Okay, it should return 7. Okay, let me take this one. This Control V, get. No, it is returning success. So what I will do, let me create one JSON to get the JSON information over here. And secondly, I will now go to ORDS. What was that? Now we'll do some sort of troubleshooting. Okay, here it is HR employee, and see, I just appended this parameter over here. I'm not using anything else. This is, I just wanted to show this from this code itself, right? So I'm just appended over here, no parameter, no body, nothing else. Okay, now this is, sorry, again, HR employees. It should be here, HR. I think this should be there because it has the ID as a parameter, right? Employees. Okay, I would go to get. Okay, here I will select single row and save, because I had reset that schema. So okay, now I will click again get. Got it, right? So here it is date, here it is integer number, and then here is the varchar, right? Because here I use the syntax of single record, so it shouldn't be anything else. It will just have the single record. Now I will show you. I just accessed which one? 7782, right? 7782. This one, right? Now see this data, and now I will just I just change that one. You will see it will be only that employee information. All this other will be removed. See, this is the difference. So since this format came, so then I was able to do easily path. Let's say I said emp number, it gave me this path. So now there is no array of that the way it was there before. See, this is array. So here I was using that for loop to move around this array, right? So here this was my top level items. Again, this is not items inventory items. This is just a structure of JSON. It is automatically assigned, and this is the way we can access it over here, right? So if you see here, when these brackets up to here, this is one employee data. If there is another employee, it will come again and again and again. But this information is for Oracle ORDS itself, right? Okay, this also we managed to do that. Okay, now let me come again over here, and I will be okay. Another thing is, let's say for example you made any changes and you practice and you said okay, I want to go to default. So what you will do, reset sample service. So in this, ideally things will be removed and refreshed, right? And reset sample service. So sample service is oracle.example.hr, right? So all this, if you see here, my department all again gone, right? So again I will import, and here which I had exported earlier, import. Oh, excellent. So how easy it is. Okay, if you want to click here, configure, authorization required. Now let us discuss some sort of security part. Okay, up to here it is very simple. Now we have these roles and privileges. You can create roles over here, right? Then you will assign the role to the user. User is where? You know the user, right? I think it is something, this one here, manage users and groups, right? Let me go there, So, I am assuming I am just giving access of my HR data, or I don't know, you can say supplier data or customer data. So, you can create a user for that supplier or customer to whom you want to give access, or maybe you can have one user which can be used by different, up to you. Now, these are different security measures which you can take it up, right. So, if I see here, let us see what are the groups assigned to this. See here, RESTful service group is assigned. Even you can create your own groups. This is default, so I am just showing you over here. So, this guy is having access because he has RESTful service. You can create your own groups and you can assign right over here. It is not that you have to name RESTful. Then when this let me show you, I will now remove the access, sorry, I will assign the privileges. Let me go to this and let me delete it. I don't want this. Okay. Now, I have this modules and let me, all this is accessible. Let us see this one. For example, this is open, right? Copy and sorry, here paste. Just see, that is coming, right? Okay. Now, let me enable something to restrict. Okay. Here we have privileges, right? So, I will say here these are roles, RESTful services. Then we have this to whom it is assigned, right. So, if you see here DBA tools, this authentication is there. So, if you see here the modules, protected modules, right here. This is a privilege, right. So, let me create one privilege over here. Oh, sorry, you can create like this XX privilege, copy. These are the roles, right. So, if I will assign this one, then it will be having this role, and this is the protected schema, right, modules. So, instead of creating this one, I will be using the existing one. I think it should be this one. Yeah, since it is already there, space DBA tools, RESTful, and I will use this one as well. Let's see what it will do. Apply. Must have some value. Okay. Why it is not there? Test. Okay. Now employees. Okay. Unauthorized. Right. Now you need a user who should have the access. Right. So now I will say REST, and for this modules, right. So, let us say for example, if I remove this module even, okay. So, now I will try, okay. Again I will try the same URL, it is not working. Now I will allow this, add here, right, modules, and apply. Now you will see here, right. Now the question is, let's say for example we have our let me see that part if I can find this one SQL. Now if we have a username and password, then how we can connect? So what we will do, I think I will share that parameter here as well. So here there will be two parameters, username and password. So you will be entering from here to get authenticated. Basic authentication you can perform from here, right? That's it. And then it will connect. If it is correct password, it will allow to log in, then you can log in. So within this you have this parameter. Let me show you quickly. Sorry, I think this is there. I don't know it will be there. This is in ORDS, but let's see. Always try to find the documentation. Oracle documentation sometimes really confusing, because it should show the version, because you are checking something else, it is a different version, then you know, it's a confusion. Oracle need to work a lot. Let me close it. I think on the home I just put it this help from there that you can take there. Okay, this I will close. Okay, what I was trying to show is, I will take this, make a request. I just wanted to show the username and password. If I can find over here, it will be hard. From here I will click here. Now this one. So you know, this version itself is I think 12.1. it is saying view latest. It will not take you to that topic, it should take to that topic. Now again here the problem is there. Here it is showing the database, it is not a database function, so confusing. I really didn't like this documentation. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Where is the syntax of this? Okay, here it is. See, even we have the wallet path and wallet PWD, it is here, right? Here it is the username and password. So these are the certificates, if it is there, and these are the username and password. You can just, so if I will take from here the username and password, let me show you how it will work to clear this point. And I will put comma over here, right, and username, right. I'm saying this my user, right, and then I will, because sometime when you are working you will get confused, okay, where I have to enter username, password and things like that. So I thought let me clear it, you know. Okay, this one my password, right, and close. That's it. It should work from here, right. This is it. That's it. Since I am in the same instance I am using, so I am not doing all these things. But if it is remote, then ideally this service provider, web service provider, they will share this information, or they will give you access that, guys, this is your URL and these are the methods you can use. Let's say only get, then only select is there. This is your username, this is your password, or whatever. If they will share setup information, they will have to share the setup information with you, right? The way you can set up your web application, web service, right? I think this I have also covered now, more than enough. Is there anything over there? Security direct objects. Even I showed you that how you can enable external services inside applications, Apex. That's it. And this is the base per URL which you have already seen. Nothing to be more get involved in this. Let Apex handle it, right? And this is it. Thank you very much, and please share your comments, feedback, and hope so. Now you will be able to at least if you are working on, let's say, Oracle EBS, or you never worked on web application, web services or mobile application, then these videos will give you or had given you comfort level, right? That now you understand what are the web services, why we have to use web services. Now you will think to use or think to start using them, right? And configuration or the way it is used, it is, I mean, just like ABC. Code is already there on erpstuff.com. If I have not shared with you, I think in earlier videos I had shared, but let me show you again. Where is that? Excuse me. By the way, alhamdulillah, it is raining outside, so it's very nice weather. Okay, here is the link, erpstuff.com. So once you will come here, let me go to the main page here. So alhamdulillah, we have many users over here, and we are there since 2006, March 2006. Alhamdulillah, we have, I mean, good response since 2006. This community is there. We are very much active on WhatsApp. We are very much active in Oracle community, just to help each other. See, it is since 2006. Okay, here I have created these two posts or topics. Already people are viewing it. I believe they are frequent visitor maybe. So here you can see how you can configure it through PL SQL by running this. You can create modules, parameters, templates, etc. And then at the same time, these scripts which I just show you against that form, you can find it over here. Let's say I just divided them into get, put, delete, and post. If you see here, this put is here, right? That's it. How easy it will be for you now to implement this within your organization, and you can get the real benefits of Oracle Apex and ORDS, right? Jazakallah khair, and thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.